Hi Vic, you okay? Come have a stick with me. Mm. Oh ma. I think I totally get what people mean now by them. Like I'm fully cluing on to what they're like and why people say the things they say when they've stepped away from them. Like you listen to Tom there, right? And what he was saying. And it's like that's your issue there. That's what people have an issue with. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big girl. And the way you like left it at, the way you left it on, it's certainly not a turn on. I've never flirted with him on the phone. The whole thing online's like a massive joke. Um, Madness, absolute madness. And then saying about speaking to people and that when he knows fully well we've discussed plenty of things. Never gotten out there. Why not say that? Instead of feeding it, why not say that? That is what people are going on about. When people have walked away and they're saying how it gets, how people just turn. Purple heart, you're disgusting love. You were literally agreeing with me on the phone over Lou. You know you was. You know what them women did to me and you're sitting up in there. Mia's not a bully. Mia is a bully. You've seen the messages yourself from the group. Mia is a bully. She is a bully. They were in the comments in Tom's while the women in Best Girls were slating me. Bear this one, man. They're only bringing me into it because I've defended Tom. Yeah, their mate, right? They're all up in Tom's comments. Basically, fine with everything Best Girl was saying about me. There you go. Disgusting. Disgusting. One of them literally said, I'd have sympathy, but you blocked us all. I'd have sympathy, but you blocked us all. And ask you to sympathise with me. Disgraceful. There's a reason why people turn the way they do, because you all turn like that. And it's like a big group on one person. I warned Tom about this as well. I said to him, that's what they do to people. I didn't think he participated though. I didn't think he was involved. But what he's just done on the end of his life there, he's thoroughly involved. Thoroughly involved. They were all just taking the piss the whole time, obviously. So when they said what happened in that sub live was like a joke and all that, no, that was them pissing about behind my back. It weren't just like a little silly thing. It was an actual like joke on me. Not a joke I'm involved in, a joke on me. Tell ya, that's the issue right there with their community. Shocked at Purple Heart. Absolutely shocked at her. Me is not a bully, you know damn well me is a bully, love. Shocking. Oh, thank you for the heart me pic, see love. Have you been okay? You're okay, Chris? Me and you need a little gap, don't we, off here? I felt ambushed. But yeah, shocking. And to sit there and say that at the end of his life as well and make out, because he knows what he's getting at, obviously. It's not a turn on at all. Never flirted with you, Tom. Ever. Never. We have the joke on here, everyone knows it's a joke. Funny as, but you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. And then to tell me to go and discuss anything we've discussed in private when you know, in this whole time, nothing's been repeated. So why would you make it out to go along with your friend's little narrative? I'm shocked at you. And that's what you do to people who stick up and defend you. So how shocking's that? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Are you two both okay?
Yeah. Sorry I had to drop you
When did you drop me?
earlier. When
I
you
dropped
said
myself
to
out of
see you went
Geraldine's because I was
away.
about to see you went T-word.
Yeah, that's what I was on about, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped. I
I
dropped
know,
myself.
that's why I had to drop you.
No, you didn't drop me, I dropped myself.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, you did the right thing if you tried to drop me.
cool.
Absolutely the right thing to do. I'm fuming. Being called a PDF now.
Have you seen the picture put up of me?
No, I've not seen it.
They showed it on my live, and I said, send it right away to Nanny Bird. She's asleep now, but send it to Nanny Bird. And yeah. And then the other one was asking for it, just Dan. And I said, don't send it to anybody. Just send it to Nanny Bird. And yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
Right.
Sick.
Is it sick?
Yeah.
What's it about? Around about? So someone
It's
messaged me
an
what it's about.
AI of me telling kids photos.
What?
It's that person who done, what did they do? I can't, what did they do, Nanny Bird, that person?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forget
it
what,
was the person who trolled Showbell with the eyes.
is it?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks,
What the
Amanda.
fudge?
Yeah, it's the same people.
What the fudge?
What the what?
What the fudge?
Fudge?
Yeah.
Are
Try
you
not
si-
to swear.
Are you
Shut the
serious?
front door.
Yeah.
Just getting worse. Worse on this app.
Do you know what? Do you know? Listening to what's being said about you, Nanny Bird, said about you, Jenny. You got the hypocrite. What's his name? Chili P sitting in that box. What a hypocritical fuck. I've never
Hello?
spoken. I've never ever spoken to that guy. Don't even know him. Never ever spoken to him. And when the other bird, what's her name? What's her name? Mark's wife, Shaby, when Shaby put that post up, the next day, he put a post up, even worse, saying,
Sick.
leave Mark and Shaby alone. All it's done was block Shaby for talking shit about me. And then he, Mr. Hardcase, jumps right on the bandwagon, and then he goes up in Best Girls saying what he said when he's done exactly the same. In
Yeah.
a week ago, the blate.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long day.
It's just fucking sick. It's just. How
Everything
much
what's
more of
being
it are you
said,
gonna give?
everything needs to stop. Honest to God, you know what? All of it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Accusations need to be retracted. What people are saying needs to be retracted.
They're not
Apologies,
going to retract it though, Chris.
apologies need to be given. They don't have to be accepted, but they need to be
Apologies aren't
given
going to be.
That's
all
good to
around,
know.
and then it needs to just stop. Block, move on. It's got to stop now because it's not getting out of control. It's out of control. It's just
Thank you.
ridiculous.
But apparently, according to Best Girl, she's got information saying where it all come from.
About you.
Yeah? Jenny, that reminds me. Can you send me
I'll
the
send
rest
you the
of the
rewatch app.
conversation?
I'll send you the login to the rewatch app I've got.
Oh,
Just
so
I
you've
don't
not
know what I
recorded
said
it
in that
then?
later on in that live, like, you know what I mean? I've only got my
Yeah.
memory because I've not watched where I go in.
I'm only up here to just say, like, Jenny, I don't know what's gone on. Like, well, I know bits of it, so I'd be a liar if I said I didn't know what went on because I've seen bits of it. I'm not active in any group, as you know. I'm really not. I'm sorry that what's gone on has gone on because for me, Jenny's always been just Jenny. Like, she's never, to me anyway, she's never gone out of her way to be a horrible person that's like kind of gone out of her way to dig people out. She has found things out. She has looked in other directions and found things and brought it to people's attention, but she's never been like a mean person. Nanny Bird, obviously I know you. Chris, I don't know you, I'll be honest. But I just think all of it is like kind of like batshit crazy. It's all wrong. Like it's
No,
all.
what's crazy is I'm being brought into it.
I know, Jenny,
Because I've
but
defended Tom. No, listen, because I've
okay.
defended Tom, right, which is okay, the right thing to do in my sense of things. I've seen things from both sides. I can see who's in the right and wrong in the situation. I'll be fair on that. I'm not the type of person to switch it up and be like, oh no, yeah. My issues with Tom will be the issues I've got with Tom and what's currently going on with me, right? And I'm being dragged into this and I'm being called a PDF and my kids are being weaponised.
Who's calling you that?
Best girl and friends. Things are being said that have not said, things are being twisted. And
I know it's easier said than done, but are they
now
relevant?
listen to me, it's not just that for me. So for me now, I'm now dealing with Tom's side as well because they've now turned basically egging it on in the comments. Just like they were in Pearl's at the very beginning of it. Simple as that.
But did you say Tom's side have turned?
Yeah.
Yeah, why did you, like, in my opinion, like, why would you think anything other than that? Because, anyway, it is what it is, right? But
I was warned and warned and warned, wasn't I? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I
Jenny,
just quite like them as people.
Jenny, when we
Got
was
on with
over the
people who
other
we got
side,
on with, didn't get on with one other ones.
I know, but when we was over the other side and we were just doing our stuff, right, and we were doing like quizzes and even down to silliness, like, you know, when you went to the supermarket, what did you buy? I bought an apple, I bought a banana. We had fun, right, and it just stopped. Everyone went crazy, like it just went really very mean.
You went to Asda and bought an apple.
Yeah, and yeah, 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 that Chris.
I think it was
Fucking
a
hell, that's
game, Chris.
fucking hell,
I
that's
know it
exciting.
sounds a bit batshit crazy, but we used to have a giggle doing that. We really, really did. And that weren't a nightly thing, to be fair. But I'm just trying to like say to Jenny how it began at the beginning until everyone got involved, and we all went different ways, which is fine. Like everyone, listen. If we met people on the street and we decided we like them or we don't, you
What
wouldn't.
happens? Can I ask a question, Charlie? Shelley.
Yeah, of course.
What happens if you got a bag of King Edwards?
Well, if I got I definitely will make chips out of them because you know what? They make bullshit chips. I've got to have Morris Piper for them bad boys. So, yeah.
Sorry, love, I couldn't resist. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But you know what I mean? Like, I just think we've all been divided. Everybody, and I'm okay with that though, Chris. I'm okay. I've been into your life. You blocked, well, I don't know. Somebody blocked me. I've been into Geraldine's. I've been blocked. Me and Nanny Bird,
Really?
Are you
sorry.
blocked now from
You've
mine?
been blocked in Geraldine's.
Why would you
Yeah,
be
I
blocked
think
in
I've been unblocked
Geraldine's?
now, but I haven't been in since. I have been unblocked though. Thank you, Nanny Bird. I really have.
I've got to
But
say,
Yeah,
you're only
you're not blocked in mine. I've just looked.
oh, do
I'm
you
sure
know
you were
what?
talking to us all in Geraldine's.
Yeah,
You're not
I
blocked
kind of
in
like
mine,
just,
Shell.
I kind of just keep away because I just think to myself, like, well, I'm not,
I'll tell you why you've been getting blocked. Your name.
yeah, maybe, like, I have had that before, yeah. But you know what? I've been that name for like the 3 years that I've been on here. I'm
Yeah,
not going
you
to
have.
change it now.
Yeah,
The other
no,
one,
don't
the other one
change it.
spelled it with an S.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a mod, not a mod that knows everything, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
blocked it
that
in
could be the
mine.
case. It really could be the case, which is
Well, I'd say
fine.
your name's more French.
Yeah, but you're not blocked in mine, love. I've just looked.
Yeah, because I'm Shelbel and my middle name is Antoinette. I am really French. I mean, just give me a
What?
Michel.
croissant.
Bonjour, Michel. Woo la la.
Absolutely.
Shell Antoinette Bell. Yeah, that's really
Comment to
French.
t'appelle.
Oh no, I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's fine. Like, I'm not actually bothered about it, to be honest with you. I'm really not. I just find it like a bit difficult when, you know, when you want to support somebody or you want to go into someone's life. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I watch you from the outside because there's kind of no point in coming in, because if you went in, your opinion probably wouldn't be listened to or recognised anyway, unless you go in a box. But you don't want to go into a box, and the reason you don't want to go into a box is because if you go in a box, then you're targeted, which I'm probably going to be done tonight. But it's fine, you know. At this point, I'm just like, I'm over it, because
What are you going to be targeted for, seriously, though?
just being there, Jenny, as you well know, you've only got to be flashing in a box and it's game over at that point. If they want it to, like, if people want it to be. And I'm not, like, I just, with all the shit that's been going on, and I am so impartial to everybody. I love everybody. I do. I've been Jenny's mod, you know, like, I am not, I'm not one to go, oh, I don't sit fiercely for anybody. Put it that way. I am very much like, I love everyone, and I actually do. Now, if people don't like that about me, it is what it is. And I think maybe I've been, I don't know, targeted with that, because I'm not like, no, I just don't get it. I just don't. Put it this way, Chris, if you and Nanny Bird fell out tonight,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean, because I had a giggle with you tonight, that I don't like Nanny Bird.
Absolutely.
I can't, I don't understand what people do on here. So they believe, like, if
Yeah, but
just
if that does mean that in other communities you're not understanding it, what that does mean that in other communities,
but
that
it don't
other
for me, which is
communities
why I
do
sit on the
exactly
outside,
that.
Jenny. I don't bother with it all. I don't, because of
It's
that.
hard to stay neutral.
Yeah. It's very hard, Colleen. Absolutely. Colleen, the thing is, you can't stay neutral. You've got to, like, you get blocked from everywhere. And I know what you're saying. It could be because of my name. But listen, it's been a long time now that I've had this name. And obviously, Shell Bell, the other Shell Bell, has had her name. She's put different things in her name. She's changed, like, she's never been a C. She's always been an S. But she's done things to kind of, like,
There's definitely
disassociate herself from me.
There's definitely times she's been a C.
C-U-N-T.
No, you know what I mean. No, don't say that. But you know what I mean.
No, they had a
Yeah.
fallout earlier on. That's why he's saying that.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But I'm just saying, at the same time, like, there is a point where you think, stop it, just everyone stop it. Like, and I know we all say that. But I am just saying, like, I haven't got a
My
problem.
phone's going to die, it's going to pause.
Well, plug it in then. Take the other thing off and
I
plug the
am
phone in.
doing.
Like, I don't go into your lives, Chris. I went in tonight and I, obviously, because Shy was in there and Nancy was in there and, like, they was quite upset. So I did go in.
Well, you're welcome in any time, love.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. And, I appreciate that. But at the same time, I just think to myself a lot of the time, he's like, oh, right, what happens
She
with
don't
me?
want to get charged with association.
You'd be welcome in Geraldine's any time also.
Yeah, I was blocked from hers. I'm unblocked now, which is lovely. And I appreciate that. That's really kind.
You sound like a very nice lady, I've got to say. I can't lie. You sound like a really nice lady.
Oh, debatable.
Well, you do go in the Asda buying one apple.
Yeah.
And a banana.
Yeah, and I do. And sometimes I get carrots.
Oh,
Look, I
discretion.
could have said cucumbers. So it's
Oh
like,
God.
give
No,
me
she's
that.
got bloody Jamie's got all the cucumbers sent to Jess's.
Yeah,
No
they're all sold
cucumbers.
out. They're all sold out.
I mean,
Jamie bought them all.
right. I mean, this probably isn't the time and place to say it, but there's a beautiful person on this app, right, who is a real
Sat right
lovely,
beside you.
lovely, like
The baby.
a lovely human, a lovely soul. Like, you couldn't get nicer than her. And she has been poo-pooed all over this app.
You're talking about Shy.
Well, no, not just Shy, but one of Shy's really close friends. That is, they're amazing friends off the app.
Echoing.
Oh, Nancy. Okay.
No, not Nancy. Forever.
Okay.
I've never spoke to her.
No, but she is the most beautiful little soul that you'd ever meet. But people have been, I don't even understand why they're so mean to her, because
Wait a
I'll be
second.
honest with you.
Wait 1 second. Sorry, I need to question you on this. Sorry.
Yeah,
And
okay.
are you? What's a full name on the app?
Forever soulmates.
Right. Are you saying that she's friends with Shy?
Yeah, she's personal friends with Shy, yes.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Why?
So that lady came into my live on 3 different accounts. I've never spoke to her, don't know the lady, nothing. And on 3 different accounts, she got blocked. So somebody
Who?
said
Forever did.
forever soulmates. Yes, she got
Because
blocked.
there's a long history
Okay, but
about that. Yeah.
please let me just finish, Shell.
Sorry, yeah.
So obviously, I don't know the lady. I don't know why any reasons why she was blocked. So I unblocked all 3 accounts for her because I was asked to. Several people sent me messages, and so I unblocked her, all 3 accounts. And then I started getting other messages saying, "Why have you unblocked this person? They've had personal things going on with Shy, telling me that she was against Shy."
That's not true. That's so not
Wow.
true.
Wow. So
That's not
obviously
true.
I've just been gobsmacked by what you said. Because by the sounds of it then, because they know the love I have and the respect I have for Shy, they were trying to get me to block her again because they're telling me that she's going after Shy.
No, that's not true at all. Not at all.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well,
It's definitely
I
not true.
appreciate that. Thank you. I'm really glad you told me that. Thank you.
No. I don't know. I don't
I think
like.
talk to Shy away from here. We shouldn't be discussing
Yeah, I will, Jen. I will.
Yeah.
on here.
I will.
Yeah. But what I will say is, like, right, forget the Shy bit. Forever Soulmate, she has been like absolutely destroyed around this app, just like picked apart and destroyed just for being a nice person. And I mean, I guess like everyone can say, oh well, that's not true, or that's your opinion. Yeah, all of that is correct. It could be my opinion, and maybe it is my opinion, but it ain't just mine. It's another 2,000 people. It's not just me. So when you look at it and you like pick it apart, you just think, am I the only one seeing this? Am I the only one seeing this? No, you're not. But when you do see it or you say anything about it, you do get poo-pooed. If you know what I mean, Chris. You know what that means.
Yeah.
What she's getting at is what's going to happen to me now.
What?
So there's been people in Tom and Laura's community who've been going at me for months and months and months, right?
And Forever has
And
always
now
said
they're
to you,
winning,
Jenny, she
and
loves
now
you.
they've all turned,
And
and
what
it
did
will
Forever
happen to
say?
me.
What did Forever say? This will happen. She told me, she went, Michelle, sorry, my name's Michelle. I just doxed myself. She said, I feel like I don't know what to do with Jenny.
This
And I
has
was
got
like,
nothing to do with Forever, though. This has got what happened
no,
with
no,
my
no,
has got
no.
nothing
It's
at all
nothing
to
to
do
do
with
with her.
Forever.
No, it's nothing to do with her. What I'm saying is, she said to me, I'm so worried about Jenny. I'm so worried about her. I was like, why? She went, because like this is going all kind of like crazy. And I was like, what is? And she went, like she obviously she doesn't want to talk about you. And she's not talking about you behind your back, by the way. She's just like, I don't know what to say. Can you let her up?
Here's the thing, right? It'll
Yeah.
make the situation worse, the whole thing. I
Yeah.
know what's going to happen, and I knew what they were going to do months ago. Yeah,
Why,
I was
Jenny?
fully aware of
Why?
what was going to happen. Tried warning everyone.
Why,
And
Jenny?
the thing is, if my friends are my friends, they're not gonna go into the narrative of what they're gonna do and what they've been planning on doing.
What? Why, Jenny? Why? I need to know why.
Right,
Well,
because Tom and Laura's community are like this. They're like this. If you're friends, yeah. And as soon as you do one wrong, that's it, you're done. They're all
So do you
against
think
you.
it's a cliquey community, that then, Jen?
It's even worse than that.
but I have to say, I mean, I don't know the inside out, but I don't know what Forever ever done to that community. What I will say is what they done to me was probably not an issue in their rule book, if you know what I mean. But in my rule book, it was awful. It was hurtful. It was mean. It was everything that
No,
I
Linda Lou, this does not mean what Best Girl said is true. That is just utter BS. I'm not going to sit here and turn this thing and be like, oh yeah, or no. What Best Girl has just done is absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful on me and on Tom. And I'll say it, I'll be the bigger person, Tom. I don't need to sit up there and, deny what they're doing and things like that. I'm not that type of person. What Best Girl has just done to both me and to Tom is absolutely fucking appalling.
Nanny
Absolutely
bird.
appalling.
I'm to nanny bird.
well,
And to
Nanny
Nanny Bird,
Bird,
I do
bless her, she
apologise. And
always
there's
gets
probably
it,
other
to be
names
fair.
I'm missing out on there as well.
But I'm right. Listen. So since I've been on this app, you've
Yeah.
been friends with Laura and Tom, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I, I'm,
Now, I
I'm.
wasn't always friends with Laura and Tom. So I started out on the other side of things. I was
Jenny
just
was with
me,
me.
bobble on by.
Yeah.
And I was aware of a community of people who they had gone against, yeah.
Yeah.
I was friends with them. Probably mid last year, things started settling down. People were making acquaintances. People were, being friends who hadn't necessarily been friends before. I started up friendships, and that's when I got to know Tom. And for me, I got to know him, not what everyone would say. And I was okay with that, and my friends were okay with that. They warned me, some of them warned me, be careful, be very careful. So I was very careful around the community. So I was friends with Laura and Tom, Purple Heart in the comments, and a few other people from the community. And then people I'd call friends, the other people in the community though, shocking behaviour. There's other people in that community that display absolutely shocking, appalling behaviour, and it's let go of. And then people I never really necessarily made friends with, but I was okay with, and they were okay with me, and things were fine. A couple of months back, Christmas time, I was then again on the other side of things, but that was more so Lou. And I remained friends with Tom throughout that. And when things got too bad, when Angel and Shaby and that they were doing the absolute most, and I was just like, I'm not in agreement with that. I'm not in agreement with anything that they wanted to do or was getting involved in, and I stepped away from them and dissolved my friendship with them because I don't agree with it the same as I would with anyone. And obviously then I got back friends with Lou and a few other people from the community, and things were fine. Lou turned on me randomly, was it about a month and a half, 2 months ago? And basically from there I knew they were running with a narrative and running with a little campaign against me. And I've tried telling Tom, it's not a tally with there.
Right, Jenny.
I confided in my friends, Purple Heart, Laura. They just sort of allowed their friends to get on with it and just sort of bully me for months on end. Tried explaining these things just weren't true, what was being said, just weren't really working because there's so many of them, obviously. And then, obviously, the other day, we're all aware of what happened on Sarah Lou's life. And from that point, I was like, no, I'm not. That's not a friend. Friends don't join in hate campaigns against you. That's not friends. So if I've been friends with them, they've certainly not been friends with me. That's the top and bottom of it, isn't it?
Right,
I've been
Jenny.
friends with them and they've not been friends with me. It's simple. And what has just been allowed in Tom's life, where my kids are being weaponised now by Best Girl, and you've got people like ABM in Tom's comments basically egging it on, is a disgrace.
Jenny.
Who's ABM?
Jenny.
Anti-bullying movement.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny. Is it okay if Forever says something? She can't get into the box.
No, do you know why? Because it'll be turned. So if Forever comes in, yeah, it'll be turned into a narrative by them again, and it's not going to happen. What's happened between me and them has happened between me and them, and it's literally not. And I love Forever, you know that. It's nothing to do with what's gone on with Forever.
Directly, and she's welcome to come in my box. I will go live on this account, and I will address her properly. Because tomorrow I get my internet, so tomorrow I'll go live and I will address her correctly, and I will tell everybody what I've had to deal with where she's concerned.
You're in the box, Forever.
Who's she talking about?
Purple Heart.
Oh, okay.
Purple Heart, who listened to a live where I was so upset and I was distraught because them lot had decided to post a really horrible video about me, which is on my Forever and Soulmates account, where they were trolling me in a trolling account, which they say they're dead against trolling accounts. for nothing, literally nothing, just because I didn't agree with something that they were doing on a live. And I was so distraught. I was crying on that live because it affected my child. And instead of giving any care or consideration, she messaged me to say, did Laura give you permission to share that message that proved that she was part of it and proved that she was taking enjoyment out of trolling me? Because they all know full well that I don't share private messages without consent. They all know full well that I don't behave the way any of them behave. And even though I was falling out with Laura
But
and
does it
all
sound
of them,
familiar?
I've never ever shared their
Does it
addresses.
not
I've
sound
never shared their...
familiar when I'm being absolutely crucified for that group chat? And doesn't that sound very familiar when I'm saying I was bullied in that group chat and I have got morals and I don't want to share it, but then as soon as I just give nanny birds where she's being stated, I'm absolutely crucified for sharing it. How can you prove it without sharing it? And they've showed it themselves.
I had permission to share what I shared. I got the permission to share what I shared. What's happening on this app is diabolical and I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm not staying quiet. I stayed quiet for 2 years while I was being dragged by everybody, and everyone was jumping on the bandwagon and had the most to say about me while I was trying to protect everybody involved. I'm done doing it for everyone else when everyone is happy to watch, when they know it's wrong and they've seen it's wrong, and they still continue to support people who are happy to do this to other people.
The thing is with it is there's so many lovely people in that community, and they're obviously worried about the same thing will happen to them if they speak up, and that's not fair.
100% they are, and I get it that people are scared, but people actually need to, because I'm one person, yeah. I'm a widow with 5 children, yeah, who just had to move and everything on her own. I can't fight everybody else's battles and protect everybody on the app and deal with all what I'm dealing with alone anymore. People actually need to speak up. When they see someone's bullying or someone's being wrong or someone's being horrible or someone's being a fake friend like Purple Heart is, you need to speak up. You actually need to speak up. I don't want to hear I'm sorry anymore. I don't want people coming to me privately and apologising.
But I'm not getting involved.
I don't want it anymore.
I'm not getting involved while someone's getting bullied. It's not
She can do it on her own live
same way
tomorrow.
I will say that Jenny is no paedophile.
All right, okay. Trevor, we'll go on your live tomorrow because it's not fair on Jenny, really.
I'm going live tomorrow. As soon as I get my internet, I'll go on live tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Oh, she ended the call.
Jenny, did you hear Pascal saying she's not prosecution? She's not prosecution.
What?
She don't need. She said, "I'm not a prosecution. I don't need money for men for money."
What?
Instead of saying she's not a prostitute, she said, "I'm not a prosecution."
No. No, I'm
It was
not.
actually hilarious.
So like I said the other day, that account that came in, it's funny that I've had fallings out with everybody from here, there to everywhere on this app. And then the second that they think they can, and I'm talking directly to Sarah Lou and her husband, yeah, or one of their friends, they've made a troll account of me. And that's apparently okay. And not being funny, friends of them must be able to see what they're doing. And they do know, and they can see it. Enough's being shown that they are aware of these things happening. And they just allow it to happen. It's not on, really. It's really not on, and that's not okay. And when you have people saying this stuff and going on about it, one person doing one thing is one thing, yeah? But when it's a whole group of them, that's another matter.
Yeah.
When it's a whole group of them, that's bullying.
It is, Colleen. It is. I don't think people
But
understand
that is going to happen. So I'll now have to deal with getting hate for all of this, yeah, from Best Girl and Co, yeah. But then I'm also dealing with people from Tom and Laura's community coming at me as well.
I've never really spoke to Laura MD's group and Tom. I'm not, no offence to anyone that's in it, but I find it very clicky, and I don't feel like I'm in that clique.
Colleen, there is some people in that community that are absolute angels. They're lovely, genuine people. But there are some people in that community, and it's not a lot of them, but there are some that are absolutely horrific. They're bullies. And not enough said that it's like it's allowed. Do you know what I mean? It is like it's allowed.
Yeah. I agree.
And because they all defend each other and they all stick up for each other, well, it's not shown. So when someone's sitting there saying, this is like happening, it's just shut down. Well, this is the thing, Pixie. I've done nothing to Tom or Laura. They've done to me. They were my friends and they joined a hate live on me. They didn't offend me in any way, shape or form. They just let them get on with it.
Was they your friends though, Jenny?
Yeah, well, I thought they were my friends.
Yeah.
They obviously weren't. Obviously, I'm their friend. They're obviously not my friend.
Yeah.
In the way I think they're my friends. They're obviously not, are they?
I don't know what happened. What happened with you guys? I don't know. I just knew that the communities was always separated. And then you and then you was with them. I just never got it. I just, like, to me, I was like, huh?
Well, he only really got on with like some of them were dead nice, but he only really was like mate really with Purple Heart, Tom, Laura. I was all right for a little time there with Positive and Blue Heart and that. And that's like really about it. Like,
Yeah.
There's some others that like were okay.
Thing is, why wouldn't you think they're your friends if they're being your friend at that point?
Yeah, and they have been saying communities.
Listen, it doesn't matter about communities. If you're a friend, you're a friend. If your friend is your friend, they're your friend. It doesn't matter where they lay.
It's just like I say, all that's gone on that live today, and I've been brought into it, and things have been even down to my children getting weaponised, and Tom didn't say a single thing, not one thing. And I've even said,
I'm sorry you didn't do that for you.
And he's then attacked me, and he's then ran with a narrative on me that his friends have got, and they're not even his friends because Tom doesn't even.
What did he do to you then and your children? I don't know because I'm not there.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to rewatch Best Girls Live.
Jen, when's Tom supposed to have said what I've just seen about you whinging him and screaming like his ex?
Just at the end of his life before.
Really? So you've sat in a box all night tonight and had his back again, and he's saying things like that about you.
Yeah,
that's nice, isn't it?
You need to go on your own.
I rang him in one after he took part in a hate live.
Oh, is that what he's on about? Well, he couldn't blame you for that after what happened in that live.
I was upset. I told him to.
Of course
he was. Of course I was. Yeah.
He was your friend.
Didn't have my back. After literally, I've had your back non-stop.
He should have backed you up, 100%.
Because I'm backing you up.
If I went into a live and Tammy was being slated, I would 100% have her back. Well, I have done many times. It's just what you do for your friends, don't you? Hello, Nitty Nora. You all right, my chicken? You missed me having a rant with Sharon tonight in Tammy's.
I saw it.
How did you say it?
Yeah, did you not tell me? Did you not see my comment?
No, sorry, I was
disgusting. I said, oh, Sharon, give it up, will you?
I can't believe she done it again.
What happened?
I cannot believe she did it again. We was going at it. She come in on 2 fake accounts, and I clocked straight away that it was Sharon, by the way she was talking. So she came in on one, and she was, being okay, but I was like having backwards and forwards with her. And then she came back on another account, and it took me a bit to realise that it was her. Hello, my Sydney, you all right, chick? Hi, Shalbal. And then we ended up just rowing because she's just an absolute prick, isn't she? But it really annoys me. She doesn't upset me anymore. She annoys me because I end up going as low as she goes. So I mentioned him and that as well tonight. And I've never done that before, ever. But as soon as she starts throwing Justin at me, then that's when I go low. Oh, hello. How are you, lovely? Sorry.
Jen, I'm just going to drop Nanny Bird because I think she's asleep.
All right, love.
Sorry, Shalba, that was a bit rude. I didn't say hello and then you dropped hello. Hope you're all right, chick. I like them gifts, are pretty. Did you comment up above? I don't know. Sorry, you've commented to me 2 or 3 times and I didn't see them. Sorry.
Hey, so the baby's mummy bathed the baby tonight for the first time, Jen. And she's got one of them funky bath things. It comes in a little box and you push it in and it just holds the baby in there without no hands.
Don't say that. You don't need to
Oh,
mean
really, Colleen?
Yeah, it's like a little cushion that you just
Was it
lie
her
him on.
first time bathing? It's the scariest thing that ever is.
Yeah,
Like,
she was
trying to
very,
bathe a
very nervous because
newborn.
I've done it so far, but she did it on her own tonight. She did really well.
Aww. Aww. She'll get used to it, won't she, love? It's hard though when they're newborn.
What did you say, Jen?
It's hard when they're newborn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love newborns.
But she's
Yeah, Pixie, you're right. I do sink low and I don't like doing that. I mean, she's how many years older than me? She's 50, 60, 20 years older than me. I wouldn't normally talk to an older person like that. But she just makes me go that way, doesn't she?
You know, all what Tom has to do is apologise for what he's done.
I think it needs more than an apology.
Tell the
There's not
people
an apology, Jen.
it's not okay what they're doing, because it's just not. Maybe like rid their communities of the bullies, you know what I mean? And things will be sound. You know.
I see that they wouldn't let you in the box tonight.
Pesca.
Yeah.
I know they blocked me.
I think that's
And then
wrong.
Jessie J had the cheek to share it out to me later on. I was like, are you for real?
I can't believe
Someone's
this.
getting done for that live.
I really can't.
Someone's getting done for that live, mate. It was absolutely fucking appalling.
It was.
Can't sit there making out all of us are paedophiles or something. You just can't.
No.
Absolutely shocking.
I've always stood with Best Gal and Big Mammy, but
too far, love.
Yeah, I just like I'm
Do you know what? They
I
could
don't
have
like
just went
Tom.
up
You know I
there.
don't.
If the guys have sat up there and done the truth, fine. But they were running with lies right from the very beginning.
Yeah,
That's
they were.
shocking.
They were.
Absolutely appalling.
And I don't like Tom. Everybody knows I don't like Tom, but you know, and I can say it was wrong.
You know yourself. I'll still stand by what I think is right or wrong.
Yeah, Jess
know what's right and wrong.
Jess was in Best Gals, wasn't it, Nora? I just remember when they first came over to us, like them saying that they'd never have children spoke about on their lives, and you know what I mean, all this, and then they've put pictures up of children today. I know they had the permission, but they still put them children up. If we'd have asked
There's
that
no way that
6
they
months
have the
ago,
permission of all of the parents. There's absolutely
no.
no way of it.
Disgusting.
I've told Best Girl that I want to talk to her. Not Best Girl, Big Mummy.
What are you going to say?
She
Tell
hasn't
her to
answered.
stop fucking lying.
She hasn't answered the message,
They
Jen.
actually need to get a grip of themselves. What they're claiming me and Tom said about it didn't happen, right? It didn't happen, right? She's went on to actually make them claims and has already made them claims on me and Tom. Shocking.
While sitting with Jesse,
Appalling.
and with Dalmac in a box and Chili Poo. Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
It's been set
Oh,
up.
Pixie now. How appalling.
Jen, do you feel like you've been set up and this has been building up for a number of months?
What do you mean?
Well, like behind the scenes, do you feel like, because this hasn't just suddenly gone bam like tonight, has it? It's like, do you think it's been a build up?
I think that no, I don't know what you mean. Like a set. Oh, you mean by Team Tom and Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been people. I know though. There's been people like doing things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Setting things in play and that. I know that anyway.
Okay. That's what it's coming across like, that on that side, yeah, it's been a build up. It's terrible. You're right, Anne.
Sorry, Sydney was talking to me, chicken. Shit. Oh, shit, hold on 1 sec.
I'm gonna drop. I'll listen while I'm going to sleep.
All right,
Night,
Connie, nice to see ya. Thanks
You too.
thanks for having me back with that old bag earlier.
Yeah, I always have anyone's back when I know it's below the line and I'm in the company. You know that.
Yeah, I do
All right.
appreciate it, though, Colleen.
All right. I'll speak to you in a bit.
All right, see you later, Beaut.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I always forget which clean that is.
Smoking sectional. I have Chrissy's pick. No, I don't. Believe me, I don't.
Can't believe Chili P. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know, what an absolute wanker.
He's alright, Ronan. Another one that was old do good, but then repented.